remember the first broadcast of music and the spoken word. Well, it was something you don't forget.
Warna Huff was just 5 years old when music and the spoken word first hit the airwaves. And now, at 101, she still enjoys listening to the weekly program.
Oh, yes, all the time.
And even singing along.
Don't tell anybody.
What started nearly a century ago has grown from a radio program to a worldwide video broadcast, blending the sounds of the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square with inspiring sermonettes.
God desires for us to achieve our full potential. This program began even before the Great Depression, and it has lived on through so many world events. And every week, the music and the messages are put together really in response to what's happening in the world. And so there's an element of music, there's an element of the spoken word, but there is a great element of the Spirit that comes together and allows for those two things to combine to deliver feelings of hope and peace and joy to all who listen.
It just makes you feel good. It just makes you feel something that you need.
The show has continued to deliver meaningful messages uninterrupted for 5,000 weeks in a row.
It weathered the Depression. It weathered the Second World War. Through the pandemic, we found ways to continue that music, putting it out into people's lives and reminding them of how it can fill your soul.
How does a program endure for 5,000 episodes? It's very clear to me that it is the feelings that it evokes in people when they hear the music and ponder the words.
There's nothing like it in all the world. Spiritual, inspirational broadcast that really is non-denominational. And the reason it lasts so long is because I think the music is the greatest music in the world.
I remember being in the audience so many times growing up and just feeling like the sound was going right through me. And I'm sure that it did form the love that I have for music.
Jane Clark plays the violin for the orchestra at Temple Square, continuing a 5-generation family legacy with the Tabernacle Choir organization.
I am in this picture, and when they were taking these pictures, some of the choir members were jokingly calling us the royal family of the choir.
Jane and the other orchestra and choir members volunteer their time and talents each week.
It's a spiritual thing for me. It's a way that I can share my testimony of my Savior.
Everyone who's involved in this program feels that it's a privilege to be able to do it. And as a result comes the commitment and the conviction to make it happen from week to week.
It was an experience unlike anything else in my life.
Literally millions of Americans have received weekly faith and hope from the choir's rendition of sacred hymns.
Each one of the 5,000 thoughtfully prepared episodes has contributed to a deep and enduring legacy in broadcast history, as recognized by the National Association of Broadcasters.
It's not just the world's longest-running continuous network broadcast. It's one of the most meaningful.
It's impossible to measure the impact the show has had over its 96 years.
There was more than one letter we received over the years that said, "You changed my life, you saved my life, you altered my life." And you think, well, maybe that spoken word that day was inspired for that one person, even though we're talking to thousands.
This is something bigger than any of us.
Each week, more than 6 million people in over 50 countries tune into the program.
I watch every week. This is my battery recharger. I've come to rely on it.
Rabbi Jared Grover traveled from Canada to see the 5,000th episode live.
This is a dream come true. This has been worthwhile 1,000 times over.
As it approaches 100 years, music and the spoken word is set to remain a constant source of strength in an ever-changing world.
Our hope is that we can continue to bring joy, hope, and peace to the world.
Whatever alterations the future may bring, one need will not change: the need to translate our emotions into the universal language of music.